Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, and it is Monday, November 24th. Hope you guys had a spectacular weekend. Had my group call today. There are a lot of things going on. Had an awesome Friendsgiving, and I haven't been to one in a while. There are about 30 people that showed up. Really grateful for the invite. I made a crazy seafood pesto linguine with sun-dried tomatoes, lobster, and shrimp. I haven't made it in a while, so it was one of my favorite things to create. Then I went out with a buddy of mine for pizza and cocktails Sunday in Hillcrest. A lot of fun. The Alibi is no joke. Just a reminder, if you get a chance to check it out in Hillcrest, The Alibi is a lot of fun. The big news that I'm working on is the collaboration with Ted Fox. And if you didn't know Ted Fox, he's a mechanic in Texas. He runs Scooter's Garage, and Ted had the idea of, hey, let's create a magazine based on performance modifications, like mechanics and people that love classic cars and all that stuff. And so his conceptual idea was Blue Collar Hot Rodder magazine. And I'll tell you this, as a magazine owner, I would do this for very few people out there, but Ted is a spectacular client. We've had some great wins. He's always been a great person to work with, and I believe in what he does. So I said, all right, Ted, we'll make this magazine. We brought in Taylor Rao. She used to be one of my interns. Then she became an employee, and she's a really talented writer out of SDSU. My friend Devin, and then we all just did our parts. Got Blue Collar Hot Rodder out there. Here's a little preview so you can kind of check out what it looks like, but I'm really, really happy with it.
Now to have your attention, check out Blue Collar Hot Rodder magazine. This brand new magazine appeals to car enthusiasts with showcases on classic Pontiacs, tuned cars, events, and much more. You can find it on Facebook, Blue Collar Hot Rod Magazine. Thanks, guys.
All right. So I finally discovered how to pop my TikToks onto live streaming, which is kind of cool. So you're going to be seeing commercials and ads and stuff, but they'll be for cool stuff, I promise. You can read Blue Collar Hot Rodder for free. They have a Facebook page, so you can just type in Blue Collar Hot Rod Magazine. 85 pages, digital and print versions. We're going to be doing advertising packages, and there's a lot of great articles in this first issue. And it came out to like 87 pages, just something crazy. It is a giant magazine. I've never made one this big before. But that was a big win. So congrats, Ted, on that one. Got a couple things going on. You know, James Hickey's having his last event of the year in December, so you'll be hearing more about that. Always enjoy and appreciate James's marketing events. You can find out his whole schedule at sdnetworkingevents.com. Always a good time. I made a lot of really cool friends going to these events. So what I want to talk about tonight is just PR versus marketing and a couple of tips about knowing the difference between each. A lot of people still don't understand really the difference between the two. There's a lot of confusion. There's, a lot of people, if you ask them, hey, what is PR or what is marketing, they really can't give you a good answer because they're terms that are thrown around, but they're not really specified or defined. So a lot of companies have marketing, and marketing is just a series of actions in order to either create sales or to produce leads. Marketing can be a lot of different things, and it really is tailored to your business model. So, for example, if you have a brick and mortar, you want to make sure to get local newspapers. You want to have flyers. You want ads on radio stations, things like that, because you're building a locality-based marketing plan. If you have an online shop and you can sell anywhere in the country, then you'll want to focus more on the digital aspects of it, online advertising, things like that. Print media is more beneficial if you're scouring a region or you have a service that can only be offered within a certain area. Now that's marketing. PR is an umbrella. It's a subspecialty of marketing, and it is efforts that create media interviews, media attention. PR sometimes delves into reputation management, brand familiarization, things like that. And I focus mostly on media interviews and visibility strategy, which means if somebody comes to me and they're an expert, I'm going to turn them into an industry celebrity with industry magazine placements, press releases, storyboard-based campaign that takes them to the next level because of visibility. And I also do social media audits. I don't usually do social media stuff as much. In fact, there's only one client I do social media for. And coincidentally enough, here he is. I want you to check this out real quick. And it's one of my favorite places to eat. Here we go. Let's see. Watch Grandpa trying to figure out technology here. It's not fun.
I'm Mike Najim. Micho's Grill is a unique dining experience set in the heart of Hillcrest. The menu offers premium Lebanese cuisine, perfect for date night or a quiet night out with the family. The flavors of the Mediterranean come alive with hummus. By Mike Najim, Micho's Grill is a unique dining experience set in the heart of Hillcrest. The menu offers premium Lebanese cuisine, perfect for date night or a quiet night out with the family. The flavors of the Mediterranean come alive with hummus, tzatziki sauce, pita bread, and more.
All right. Shout out Micho's Lebanese Grill. I went there today. Mike and Jim crushed it. I had the lamb entree, which was spectacular with labneh sauce, pita chips, and it was served on basmati rice with red onions and some Mediterranean seasonings. One of the best meals I've had in a long time. Thank you, Mike and Jim. Wow, what a spectacular time. Anyway, understand that when you're doing PR, your whole goal is to try and get media interviews or coverage for either a person within the business, like the CEO or the CMO, or whoever it is, whoever the face of your company is, or the company itself. And the storyboards are different if you're promoting a company versus a person. So the strategy is different. But does every company need PR? I would honestly say yes. And I feel like PR is an underutilized asset that a lot of people could benefit from. Get your business on the news. It's very useful. It's going to increase traffic. It's going to get sales. It's going to make you more personable. You know, if a person sees you enough times, they're going to want to buy from you. They're going to feel more familiar with you. They're going to learn to trust you. So it's important for business owners to not just have a marketing department. And I'll tell you this right now. The biggest mistake that a lot of big companies make is that they assign the PR duties to the marketing team. And they're under the impression like, oh, hey, PR is not that big of a deal. Our marketing team can handle it. No, they can't. And I can pop the balloon on that argument with a series of questions. If you're one of these people that thinks your marketing team can handle your PR, let me ask you this. Can they write a press release? Can they strategically know what to do with the press release? Do they know all the parts of a press release? Do they have an industry-specific database that they can send articles and press releases to that have reporters and journalists? Do they have a curated list of media platforms that can feature the business or the CEO? See, it goes into a lot more than just doing tasks. It goes into why we do the tasks or what's the outbound intent. So before you assign your marketing team to do your PR duties, make sure they have the right skills, because otherwise they're going to fumble. PR is a very specialized field. Can your marketing department do your PR? Yes, if they're trained. But they need to understand the long game. They can't it's not just reaching out to 100 reporters and hoping that somebody interviews you. There's so much more to it. Storyboard-based campaigns are everything. You know, this is how I got Ted Fox and Brian Conwell viral because of storyboard-based campaigns. Abby Barretto. I willed the story. I augmented the best parts of it, the emotionality of it, highlighted the parts that would appeal to people, and then I made curated databases of media platforms in order to create these amazing campaigns that performed well. It's the reason that Abby Barretto got newspaper. She did a 5 for 5. Newspaper, podcast, magazine, TV, and radio, I think. Yeah. But anyway, in a nutshell, like that's the difference between PR and marketing. And it's important that business owners understand the advantages of each, why they need each, and which one's most beneficial to their business model. PR can get you marketing effects like sales, lead generation, web traffic. Marketing can usually not get you PR effects, oddly enough. It's very rare for you to create a marketing plan and for that to lead to interviews. It is entirely feasible for PR plans to get you marketing results, though. So just keep in mind, marketing is a very general, very broad-based umbrella, whereas PR is a small, very specialized niche subsect of it. And once you understand the nuances of both and why you need them, then you can start planning out and making better accommodations for your team. All right, that's all I got pretty much for tonight. Congratulations to Ted Fox, Blue Collar Hot Rodder Magazine. I was very, very proud to publish this under Garcia Global Media's publishing arm, and hopefully we'll be putting out more issues in 2026 and really getting the word out about high performance vehicle modding and Pontiacs and all kinds of fun stuff. Shout out to Micho's Lebanese Grill. Thanks for always taking care of me. It's an honor to do your social media, Mike and Jim. I love the company and everything you do. If you guys have any questions about PR or visibility or strategy, feel free to message me. I love talking about this stuff. I'm Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist. And as always, stay famous. I'll see you next time.